Hey, jumping on here, impromptu. Coming soon is a new brewery called Near and Far Brew, uh, here close to Madison, Wisconsin. Um, let's see here what we got here. New and Far Brewing Company. We just dug this up here at Badger Beer Report this afternoon. Came across our board, and we wanted to tell you about it. New and Far Brewing Company is proposed for uh, Cottage Grove, Wisconsin, which is, let's see here. Um, Cottage Grove, Wisconsin is approximately, I don't know, what does it look like out? 20 minutes outside of Madison, um, proper, or probably like 10 minutes outside of Madison proper. Uh, 20 minutes from the isthmus there, probably, on a good day. Yeah, um, we found this out today. The brewery in planning is called, for y'all coming in, New and Far Brewing Company. This is a proposed brewery here, close to where I'm at, Madison, Wisconsin. A little eastern suburb called Cottage Grove, and this is the rendering that we got off the Cottage Grove government website, for lack of a better word. And so this is the rendering. This is what they believe that new, near, and far will look like when it's done. That's a 10,000 square foot building you're looking at, and they're proposing to take up 6,000 square feet, and I guess the other four is for another commercial property, is what I believe we read today. Um, so then, this is the rendering that you can get off the website here. It's a 5 barrel, um, proposed 5 barrel system, and as y'all can see here, that's the 6,000 feet that they're talking about. One thing that we thought was interesting at Badger Beer Report here was the big long table there. As y'all can see, kind of adjacent to the bar there. So it looks like they're gonna have some kind of really long, nice table, kind of like what long table, right? Um, and places like that where people sit around a big community table, and you share a table with folks that you probably don't know, or maybe you can fill that whole table with people you know. But that's what the rendering looks like here. And if y'all are familiar with Cottage Grove Road in that section there, this is the rendering of the plot of land and how they see things. Working out there with the parking lot and where the building is going to sit as far as with respect to Cottage Grove Road. So you'll be able to see the brewery right there on Cottage Grove Road when you go past there. So that's that, and then here again is where propose where it is with relation to Madison, and you can see, well, Milwaukee's not there yet, but that's more east here, and yeah, so we got wind of it today, but as you can see, this is from their Facebook page. They updated their profile picture with the one I just showed you, their logo, beautiful looking logo, on December 23rd, 2023. So that's as far back as we at least uncovered today, but I'm sure we're going to get more information on this as we go. Uh, and yeah, so I would say from this point forward, that's their website. Y'all see the website URL at the bottom here on the banner. And that's the website. So when you go there, that's what you'll see. I would suggest that anybody who's interested do what I did today, which is sign up for the newsletter. And I don't know, I hit the contact button, and I tried we're trying to get in touch with them to see if they have any more information for us, and if they will be able to give us more information, like we've done with all the class of 25, as we call them. We've reached out to every brewery, seeing if they want our help to spread the word, or anything that we can get out for them, as they embark in especially in this one, the difficulty of uh, building a brewery from scratch, and it looks like this one is from scratch. I don't know if there's a building on that plot of land, but y'all know me. I will be out there soon. It's not far from me. I will be out there soon to take a picture, see what's going on. But I don't think there's anything there now. And actually, I need to Google. I need to Google Map that. I should have did that. Or what? Google Street. Right. Right. All right. I didn't Google Street it yet, but I don't think there's anything there. And then that rendering that we showed here, for those coming in late, that rendering looks like this one. Yeah, that looks like a total new build there. Um, so uh, I think that's what we're gonna go with. But details are scant at this point because we just got. I saw a news feed, and then in that news feed below it said brewery and planning, Cottage Grove. Wait, what? Huh? So then I set it to our group, Badger Beer Report, and things started moving. And like minutes later, we got renderings and all kinds of good things being thrown at me. So or being thrown around. So yeah, so there's a rendering of Near and Far Brewing Company, which was uncovered by us today. But as I showed y'all, it's been going on for a little bit here. Obviously, look at all the all these plants here, 6,000 square foot brewery here, 5 barrel system proposed. Here is where it on Cottage Grove there. That's what it's going to look like. I'm not sure what's there now. Maybe somebody could tell me, or I'm going to go to Google Street right after I get off of this. But so there's that, and then again, that's where that is. And yeah, like I said, there the first contact that I was able to find on a quick search, because I wanted to get out of here and tell y'all, um, was they've been doing this at least before this Christmas Eve 2023. Before that, because they got a logo, right? And they decided to make a page, right? So they've been going since at least 2023. With these things, it probably was like, an idea in conception in like 21 or 22 or something. And it's interesting, of course, you know, because that's after the pandemic pretty much. And it's interesting to see people's ideas still kind of come through the pandemic. I mean, we've seen that with Tailwinds, we've seen that with Boulder Junction this year, and among other breweries that have been in planning for many years. And so to see this one, see these guys pop up here at on 2023 saying, "Yo, we're gonna make a brewery." It's fascinating. So hopefully we will get to be able to, at some point, talk to them and bring their story to you, because that's what we love to do here at the Badger Beer Report. And I'm gonna get out of here. 8 minutes was way too long, I think, for a brewery announcement, but I don't know, maybe not. We're excited here for it. Every announcement of a new brewery, we get excited. We start digging. Joel's running around like a mouse, and you know what I mean. He gets so excited. So do I. Do you can see it in my face? So especially close to me, I like when they're close, that I can get to, and maybe I can make personal contact with the owners. But even not, I can still drive by like I've been doing with Youngblood. I'm excited about that one. But yeah, and then we have ones that are so remote, like Boulder Junction and Apostle Islands, and we can never get there. So like, we appreciate the ones that we can come close to, and touch. And also, this week, on Thursday, we're gonna talk to another brewery in planning that just was announced, but I think I'm not gonna say who it is, but y'all can probably find it because we found it. So if we find it, y'all can find it. But I'm going to do that little tease and say, on Thursday, we're going to be doing an interview with an owner in planning, and then we'll release that podcast almost immediately. It'll be taped, and then we'll immediately release it. But until then, you have Near and Far Brew in Cottage Grove, Wisconsin. We just undug. We just uncovered the the and it wasn't secret. I mean, none of this is a secret. It's out there in the public, you know what I mean? So but we found out about it today. Near and Far Brewing Company. Last recap, yo, before we get out of here. Here it is. Here's what it looks like, or here's what they believe it's going to look like at the end of the day. Of course, plans can change and all that. But and then this is the inside, 6,000 square feet, 5,000. I'm sorry, 5 barrel system there. Big old long table with a community table here. Looks like fun. Looks like fun. I peeped their website. They were talking about German ales and lagers, I believe, and or German lagers and ale, ale, yeah, beer. Nah, I didn't really get on. I didn't really get on the website that much. I did, like I said, heavily suggested that y'all, if y'all interested, sign up for the newsletter, because that's how a brewery builds its clientele and its marketing and the people that they can get the word out to. So you'll at least, they may not release or tell you, there'll be things there that you can get. And if they're doing it like most breweries, they'll put a lot of information in there for us. So check that out. And yep, yeah. I'm gonna get out of here, but I wanted to thank y'all, and we are excited about a new brewery and planning. Hopefully, this could be class of 26 next year, maybe late next year. But I'm not sure if it's approved, and I'm not sure where we're at in the process. So y'all will have to stay here, and Joel and I will have an update on the next brewery report, which won't be until December, because we got end of this month and we got Thanksgiving and all that. So I believe Joel and I are talking about December 9th, I think. So, which is a Tuesday for the next brewery report. We will have more information on near and far brew, whether they talk to us or not, or to get back to us, and hopefully they do. But sometimes starting a brewery is a busy time, so they don't maybe not have time for us, and that's fine. You understand? Um, but that doesn't mean we're not going to dig and try to find out more information for y'all and for us, because we're nosy, and that's what we like to do. It's peep around brewery openings. But ultimately, we like to, we think that we're helping the process, so we don't want to be a burden, and I don't want to be a burden on your time. So I'm getting out of here. Looking at end stream. See y'all soon. Oh, tonight, Chelsea and I, in about 2 hours for the mix six, which we'll be talking about milk pours and road trips and Thanksgiving, what to bring to Thanksgiving dinner. If you're not bringing food, bring a nice bomber or something, y'all. Y'all watching, what is it? Almost 100 people watching me. Y'all watching me, y'all know about good beer. So y'all can't get away with not showing up with a nice beer to share. Y'all know. You don't have to bring like 30. You can just bring, a couple big bombers, a couple nice nightcaps, and talk about a local brewery. So Chelsea and I will help you with that this evening on the Mix Six, which will be live on everywhere you're all looking right now. And to that point, until then, I will see y'all in a couple hours. But yeah, nearandfarbrew.com. Check it out, y'all. Cheers. Oh, and yeah, when that opens, we're going to be buying local there.